We'll add more context to that as we can. As for the earlier game, a divisional game as well, looked better on the schedule when it came out than the reality. The Commanders have been so banged up, as we know. The Eagles off a get-right game against the Raiders. It's 10-7 early third. Marcus Mariota is scrambling, looking deep, just gets rid of it here. And Mariota shoved down to the ground there by Nolan Smith. Would go into the medical tent for concussion protocol. Also a right hand injury. That was it for him. This was really a big play in the game because it's 3rd and goal from the 15 after a penalty. And that is a beautiful ball to Dallas Goedert. It is the only place that the big man could catch it. A 17-play drive ends with a touchdown and the lead. So now it's Josh Johnson on for Mariota, and that is a back foot throw on 3rd and 14. Cooper DeJean with the pick. Nick Sirianni appreciative of that. Off the interception, Saquon Barkley, 3rd player with 1,000 yard rushing seasons, and that's some good work there as he bulls his way through tacklers. It's 21-10. Now it's 2nd and 4, and there you've got Barkley in the backfield, kind of dead to rights, but he spins out of it, and it turns into a 48-yard run. Chunk runs. We haven't seen a ton of those, but that's a big one. Buck 32, and then it's Tank Bigsby taking it in. Eagles up 27-10. They decide to go for 2. Dan Quinn said after, if that's how they want to get down, that's fine. We'll see him in a couple weeks. After the play, it's just Washington and Philly. This goes back to many years when they used to play in the vet, and Washington used to be the Redskins. They've hated each other forever. You've got a bunch of folks ejected, a lot of flags. In the end, the Eagles end up winning 29-18, and they won the division again. Here's Hurts on that.
It was a big feat. So I think right now, given all the success and all the competitive football that is going on in this division over the last 20-plus years, be able to win it back-to-back is a huge accomplishment.
We'll have moments in this season we're like, damn, like, we're not doing this, we're not doing that. We just won the NFC East championship division. And went back-to-back, something that hasn't been done in a long time. So, you know, it's funny. It just all depends on the perspective you can have. And we're right, like we've been saying, we're right where we want to go. And you get 3 opportunities to do it. And we got the first one.
More context on what you heard them describe. It has been a competitive division. It's the only division in the NFL where every single team has won a Super Bowl through the years. But if you go back to the early 2000s when Philly won 4 in a row, following that, 20 consecutive seasons without any team winning back-to-back titles, and now Philly runs it back as they are reigning Super Bowl champions and, once again, NFC East champions. Tim is back with us. And this Philly team, I was in L.A. for Monday Night Football, and they lost to the Chargers. It was 3 in a row. And on the way out, I saw Coach Sirianni, and I was joking. I said, well, you got Vegas, and then you got a couple banged up Washington team. Maybe you guys can get the train back on the tracks. Okay, well, they have. Mm-hmm. Is there smoke and mirrors to that, or you feel like they've gotten it all sorted out?
Well, the expectations for them are they want to be in the Super Bowl. They want to win it. Like, that's the expectation. So I think when you watch them, I do think there's a long-term problem in terms of how they're playing up front. And so, you know, Saquon, yeah, he rushed for 1,000 yards, but I'm gonna just tell you, it's not good up front. You know, it's not been good in pass protection, and it's not been good in the run game. And so I think when you look at like the negative plays, the plays where he's getting hit at the line of scrimmage, even the quarterback run game stuff, like this play here, where you have good angles for everybody, and Hurts is met at the line of scrimmage. That doesn't work against good teams that aren't playing their 3rd quarterback. Like it won't in the postseason. And I don't. It's one of these weird things. Like because it's a lot of the same guys up front. With the exception, Leighton Johnson is out.
He's trending towards being back, hopefully next week for them.
But outside of that, it's kind of everybody else that's been there. So that's what's been surprising. But they are not playing well up front. And I think that, yeah, when you're not playing the Raiders and you're not playing Washington, and you're in a tough NFC and you're playing a team like Chicago or somebody that we saw play tonight, like, yeah, that's a problem.
Fair enough. They do have a couple of wins. They are NFC East champions. They know they'll be a playoff team. They have a little bit more runway to try to get things sorted.
North, the NFC East, 2001 to 2004, Eagles won 4 straight of those titles, reaching the NFC Championship game all 4 seasons. For the next 20 years, no team had won the division in back-to-back seasons, longest streak without a repeat champion of division in the NFL until now. Jalen Hurts, the winning quarterback from today, at the podium.
How we doing?
Jalen, can you walk us through what you saw on the touchdown pass to Dallas? Maybe broke the pocket. It was a pretty big play, a pretty big point.
Yeah, just Dallas making a big time play, going up and high pointing the ball in the end zone. It was very much needed play in the game.
What's your perspective on a second straight division title? Does that mean something?
It was the first time for everything, so I'm just happy we were able to check that off the box.
Some of your teammates who haven't won it, they take some joy in that to see them do it for the first time?
Absolutely. There's always joy found in winning collectively, truly embracing that. And, when guys put the team first, that's when things are truly fun. And when you think about all the guys that are onboarded and come into the team, every team changes every year. And not everyone experiences the same things because they're not here. It always changes. My point is, as a leader and as a quarterback, you want everybody to experience that level of winning. And so this is a first step for us.
Where are you guys at now this season? Those of us who watch you, it's so striking to see that play not work every single time. Kind of where are you guys with the operation of it? Where it is at this point?
I think we're in a good place.
What stood out about Saquon's performance to you?
It was good. Good to see him going out there, earning those yards like he did, running very physical. Ran very hard today. He played a hell of a game.
He has those type of angry runs. Does it energize the team?
I think it always has a component to energize the team, but I think it energizes him. So that's most important.
What did you make of the pace of the offense, particularly in front of the game, seeming committed to the up-tempo?
That was a phase in the game where we decided to play that way. Yeah, I know indifferent on it, like points.
In 5 years here, starting all 5 years, 5 postseason wins, 4 double-digit win seasons. What perspective do you have on the run that you guys are on?
I've said it multiple times. These times, they're rare times. So it's something that we all need to soak in and relish in this moment right now and take it a day at a time as we always have. But